It's been a lopsided 2-0 series. But taking a look at the Celtics, this is a must-win game for them after they were unable to steal either of the first two.
Yeah, must-win indeed. Falling behind 3-0 as the lower seed is a death sentence. This team wanted a better round one performance than they've had so far.
And the Milwaukee starting five. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. Just 5 on the clock. White with the steal. He goes up. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And I'll tell you what, the way they're able to pressure the ball and those quick hands, that's what led to an opening.
And as soon as they got the steal, it was off to the races. This is the aggressive mindset that the coaching staff encourages them to maintain.
And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Celtics on D. Kuzma outside. Shot clock at 5. And stolen by Brown.
Round of the Eastern Conference Playoffs.
Welcome everyone to Game 3 of this. Eastern Conference Round 1 matchup. 2-0 so far. But take a look at the Celtics. Even though they start this series in a hole, Greg, it wasn't entirely unexpected, but now at home, they have to put a W on the board.
And you know, Kevin, I look for them to be more comfortable here tonight. You often shoot better at home. Sometimes role players produce more at home. It's an environment and a crowd filled with energy that you're used to.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Prince, and it's Kuzma in at the free throw.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Holiday has it in the corner. Tatum with a screen on Lillard. And it's sent back by Lillard. Pass to Kuzma. Back to Lillard from the arc. Porzingis with the rebound. Outside, White. Tatum. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Yeah, the closer Tatum gets, the easier it is for him. His touch is just so good.
Here's Lillard. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Holiday, the pass to Porzingis. Launches a 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Lillard outside. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
0 for 3 from the floor so far. Not the start they had in mind. They need to just take a breath, reset, and keep things simple.
A deceptive guard. Holiday draws fouls by keeping his defenders always on their heels over the course of the game.
A different look from Milwaukee. Sims is checked in, and Porter subbed in for Taurean Prince. Both free throws good from Drew Holiday.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And Lillard kicks to Sims. Back to Lillard. Kuzma outside. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Brown. And the Bucks miss again. The Celtics on offense. They come into this one after losing on Sunday.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd and That's obviously easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
He gets it in there.
Well, you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Holiday. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And it's Lillard missing.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Pass to Brown. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
Brown does a nice job of staying ready and making himself a weapon off the ball.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. A different look from Milwaukee. Jackson comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Taurean Prince in for Lillard.
Substitution on the court.
Porter inside.
Serious hops from Porter on that one. Slamming it down with authority.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Pritchard. Brown deciding where to go with it. Brown jams it in.
Well, check out Brown getting flashy. That'll get him fired up.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And that one's good out of Tacumbo.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Brown against Prince. 5 to shoot. Pulls it from 20. A shot that time, not on target.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
And that does it for the first quarter. Celtics lead by 4. And the second quarter will be... And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
Bucks trail by 4. Tatum and Horford man the post position. And it's Hauser in at the small forward position. That's the Boston 5.
Defenses try to test Porter's physicality, but he's adjusted well to it.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Shireman. The 3 from Tatum. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
It's so strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Horford in the post. Sims there. Pass to Shireman. 6 on the shot clock. Tatum against Giannis. Tatum's shot is off.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
The kick out to Porter. Outside Jackson. Big time slam, Giannis. Oh my!
And Antetokounmpo slamming it down there, using his sensational will to finish with the flush.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. substitution here for Milwaukee. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. And it's sent back by Lillard. Their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
Jackson misses. Boston trail. Here's Hauser. He has yet to score. Celtics passing it around. Here's Porzingis. Makes it off the glass.
Well, for Porzingis, that's just easy money. I'd keep going to that until they stop it.
Trent passes to Lillard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the night right here. And he knocks down the first one.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but, man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
Here's White. Kuzma with the defensive effort. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And here's Trent outside. Here's Lopez. Trent outside. Lillard outside. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
And Holiday kicks to Porzingis. 54 seconds left now here in the second. Sinks that one from the post. Porzingis has got his second basket of the game. Milwaukee in the lead. Fred passes to Jackson. Here is Lillard. And Lopez has it in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Lillard finds Jackson. No good on the 3. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up to the Boston Celtics. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Holiday's got the game tied up here for the Celtics. Here's Lillard. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
It took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running. Now Brown. And he converts the layup. Brown's got 6 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Tie game in Boston. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. Dave, thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama
I like the way they've been running, pushing the ball, putting that defense on its heels.
Yeah, you love their tempo. When they
Looking at how the Celtics are doing in this series. They've gone into halftime with... And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
NBA playoff round 1. Really making a difference here.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Reminds me of the good old days. Feed it to the big and let him work.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. The Bucks shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Setting the floor for the Bucks. They've got Porter. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Antetokounmpo. And it's Taurean Prince. And it's Sims into the center position.
I I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
And so he makes both from the line. Boston shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. And Holiday kicks to Brown. Oh, drew the foul. Almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot three. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constitutes. Can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review.
The ruling on the floor stands.
Speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
Lillard's checked in for Kevin Porter.
And when you talk about Jaylen Brown, you have to bring up his two-way ability. He's a pure scorer who can also guard the opposing best wing. There aren't a lot of guys like Brown in the league.
You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
Here's Giannis. And Tatum pulls it down. So it's the Celtics now. Outside, Porzingis. Brown wide open. He fires. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Prince, the pass to Giannis. Here's Lillard. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Tatum. Great job by Tatum in close.
And guys, it's no easy task defending Tatum inside. You can body him up, bump him, he'll still find a way.
Oh! Is Dame trying to get in the dunk contest? Looked like it on that incredible finish.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Bucks are gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And Antetokounmpo inside. Guarded by Tatum. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight. Just unreal.
Outside Tatum. And White kicks to Brown. Buries the long-range jumper. Brown's got 11 points.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Lillard dishes to Prince. Lillard the pass to Prince. Get the shot. That is good off the back rim and in. Kuzma's got his first basket.
That is a great possession. Get Kuzma the ball, and Kyle will drill those catch-and-shoot chances.
Brown finds Tatum. With the teardrop and the rejection by Giannis. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
Pritchard, he's checked in for White. .133 left to play in the third. Just 3 to shoot. Brown inside the line. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Porzingis.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion. But best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game.
No good on the free throw. Lopez, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Kevin Porter comes in for Lillard. hits the second from the line. There's 1:17 left in the third quarter of the game. And here's Brown. He's got 11. Shoots over Kuzma. Brown's shot is good. Brown's got 13 points.
Well, we're seeing this more and more out of Brown. The ability to take over for an extended period of time.
And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Porter. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Celtics. The Bucks also changing it up. Portis, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Jackson comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Trent subbed in for Prince. Pritchard passes to Cornett. Here's Pritchard. Hits the three-point bomb. Pritchard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Jackson kicks to Porter. Good work there as it goes. Porter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Cornett. Here's Brown. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Tricky move by Brown inside, making sure he gets the whistle and completes his motion.
Boston shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. Second free throw, no good. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. 8 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Trent outside. He can't get that one to fall. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. It was pretty close.
The previous play is under.
Going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And guys, big games like this in the NBA playoffs, you appreciate the benefit.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. Tatum in the front court alongside Horford. And it's Hauser in at the 2 spot. Maxey's in the game for the Celtics.
Nice little finish there inside from Tatum. He is so quick to get up when he's near the rim.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Some changes here for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Portis, and Lillard subbed in for Trent. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. They said, let's lock in, keep our focus, and meet everyone down the stretch. Now, his players looked engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you, Captain.
All right, thank you, David.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
And he's good on the second.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Driving the lane, pass to Cornett. Here's Hauser. Oh, good with the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Watch out. Antetokounmpo might be soft-spoken, but he's got a mean streak when it comes to attacking the hoop.
Outside Tatum.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Jason Tatum. At the line for...
And that one falls for Tatum.
Well, it's so impressive how Jason Tatum has just continued to strengthen his game. He's a star who isn't easily satisfied by his own play and always wants to do more.
The Bucks making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Here's Antetokounmpo. The rebound by the Celtics. To the paint. And stolen by Kuzma. And here we go. The fast break with Giannis. Great D that time from Tatum. Celtics leading by 3. Here's Porzingis. Out to White. Puts up a 3.
And where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Oh, you got to love the back and forth action we're witnessing here right now. I mean, the crowd's going crazy. One moment for one three-pointer, then they come right back and boom, another. Boy, this is starting to get real.
White the pass to Bryant. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Bucks trail by 3. Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Lopez. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Lopez has got his first 2 points of the night. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Misses the 3.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball on the three-point line. There is no question Antetokounmpo is a star in this league. This team trusts him to make the big shot.
Here's Porzingis. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Milwaukee.
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
They took what the defense gave them tonight, and that was the mid-range. I mean, very consistent from that part of the floor.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Sims is checked in, and it's Taurean Prince in for Kyle Kuzma. He gets that one.
And you know, he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
There's Tatum. Busted. No good that time either.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And Lillard gets to Antetokounmpo. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. With some changes. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Taurean Prince. And Kevin Porter subbed in for Trent. The kick out to Porter. Back to Giannis. 4 on the clock. Giannis drives in. Good.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
And usually you want to go for the 2-for-1 here to maximize the clock.
Jackson is checked in for Kevin Porter. So it's Boston now. The 3 from Tatum. It's in! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Antetokounmpo finds Lillard. Back to Antetokounmpo. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. The Bucks making a switch here. Porter's checked in. 23 seconds left in the game. Antetokounmpo passes to Porter. Tatum against Giannis. 5 on the clock. Money!
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
9 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And here's Tatum for three. He's off from three. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Guys, thanks. Kyle Kuzma, congrats on the win. What were you able to do successfully tonight?
I think as a team collectively, we just got stops and we kind of found a rhythm on offense, and I think we just got it done like that.
Well, that rhythm led to a W, man. Congrats. Back to you.
Much appreciated, David. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.